What's up, YouTube? I'm Steve-O.
And I'm Daver.
And we're the Fragrance Pros. Coming at you with another review, of course. That's what we do. Today is going to be Prada Amber. And I've been looking forward to this one for a while. Daver got this a little while back.
Yep.
And, man, it's been smelling rocking, so I've been looking forward to trying it out myself.
Good one.
It is. Date introduced 2006. It's classified as an Oriental Fougere. The notes are mandarin, bergamot, cardamom, patchouli, tonka bean, vanilla, vetiver, neroli, orange blossom, saffron, and suede. So Dave, what you got out of longevity on this?
Longevity, let me see the notes here. I got excellent longevity out of this.
Yeah.
On clothing, it's beastly.
Mm-hmm.
On clothing, I wore it one day, sprayed it on my clothes, and tried to let it air out. Days later, it was still just as strong.
That's ridiculous.
In the clothing.
Yeah.
That's beastly. That's like Hydra beastly. That's like three-headed nasty beastly.
It's about as beastly as it gets.
That's right.
Sadly on me, it was just average. I probably got 3 hours out of it. So, it was, yeah, I know. I was disappointed, especially after hearing that.
What about projection?
It was also about average. Maybe, for the first hour or so, it was pretty dang good. But after that, it kind of toned down.
Yeah, projection on me was average.
Mm-hmm.
I thought for what it is, I thought it did really well.
Yeah.
For just a soapy smell, like something like that, I thought that was great for what it did. So
Yeah.
average. Season, what would you say season?
For me, I would probably say spring, summer, more than likely. Probably lean a little bit more towards the summer side.
Yeah. I would say this is probably any season, and I'm going to coin a new phrase.
Ooh, looking forward to
On
it.
Fragrance Bros. The term for an all-season fragrance is Vivaldi.
Ooh, 4 seasons, very nice.
Yes.
I think we have our theme music.
That's right. I don't know any Vivaldi.
Alright, so we'll stop there.
But thank you, Top Gear 1138, for that, for coining that term. He coined the term.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And I said we're gonna steal that Top Gear.
That is great, man.
So
Brilliant.
that is a great one. Yeah, the composer Vivaldi
Right.
made the song Four Seasons, and that is a great term for this. So Vivaldi, you can go any season. This is a soapy smell. Doesn't really have any season. You just want to smell fresh and soapy.
So fresh and so clean.
Could be. I would say also day or night, both.
Yeah, agreed.
Purpose.
For me, casual. There was a hint of, well, we'll get into this in a second, I guess, but there was a hint of something in it that reminded me a lot of the beach, which is kind of what gives me the casual leaning. But again, the soapiness, really fresh. You could probably wear it to really anything. It's really light.
Yeah. I would say this is one of those fragrances that is wonderful for formal occasions.
Mm-hmm.
It to me, I know people are going to disagree with this. I think this really kind of screams formal for me. It's a different type of formal fragrance.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like a lot of formal fragrances have tobacco and they have a little heavier note in there, a little bit more sultry and darker.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a different take on it. And I think this does really well with a suit and tie or a tuxedo, or you just want really dressing nice or going to church or something like that. What does this remind you of?
Well, kind of just gave it away a little bit ago. Something in it reminds me a lot of sunscreen. I really have no idea what note that is that makes me think of that, but so it reminds me of the beach. Again, just really light, which is odd because I definitely get the soapy quality of it too. But for some reason, especially around the opening, it was very sunscreeny, if I can say that. Not to be too repetitive, but I mean that's kind of what it screamed at me.
Yeah. This reminds me, everyone said it before, and I'll just say it again, but really expensive soap. I know everyone said it, but I don't think there's any way to describe it. It is really expensive soap.
Yeah.
It smells like that. And it's so nice, man. It's elegant and refined. It's just, to me, it was love at first sniff. It really was like that. I loved it from the first day I smelled it on paper, and when I put it on skin, smelled it. Oh, love it.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a soap that I had when I was a little boy, a little child, before my brother was born, so I'd be like 2 or younger.
How do you remember that? That's amazing.
I do have a really good memory.
I should say so.
You know, I can remember before I could read.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not. I can
That's
remember what it was like before I could read.
Wow. I can't remember yesterday. It's unreal. I kid.
But this is one of those scents, I think, that it will seem different depending on how you dress. So if you dress really nice,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to project an air of sophistication or elegance
Mhm.
upon the smeller. And if you dress down with just a t-shirt and jeans, then it's going to smell really clean. So either way, it's a win-win.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's a great assessment.
yeah, to me, it's one of those. Yeah, I really think that it really kind of
It
changes.
suits the wearer.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it does. Gents Revs, another reviewer, we'll have a link to his account. Gents Revs said that you have to be in a particular mood to wear this, and I totally agree. I think it's one of those fragrances that it is the right frame of mind that you have to be in to wear this, because it is soap, and if you want to smell soapy, then this is what you reach for.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to smell, I don't know, like fresh or something like that, or citrusy or whatever, you don't want to wear this.
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't like soapy fragrances. I have a friend, Jeremy.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't like soapy fragrances. He hates them.
Yeah.
Chokes them, makes them sick, makes them gag. So for him, don't buy this.
It's a no-go, right?
But for everyone else, I think this is an amazing fragrance. This is a lesson in restraint, because they don't, with all the notes, they don't go too far.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't really pick out really many of the notes, but it's a little powdery, it's a little fresh,
Yeah.
it's a little feminine, it's a little masculine,
Mhm.
but it doesn't go too far with any of those.
Yeah.
So, anyone could wear this. I do think it could be unisex.
I agree. Absolutely.
It's warm, soapy, clean. So,
Yeah.
bang for buck. It's $74 for a 3.4 ounce. Personally, that's on the higher side, but I still think that's really worth it.
Yeah, that's not a bad price.
Yeah, for what this is, I think that's really worth it.
Mhm.
And this really is unique. There are soapy fragrances out there, and Prada has a few soapy fragrances,
Mhm.
but I think this is the best out of all the soapy fragrances there is.
Mhm.
And I definitely think this is a must-have for any collection.
Mhm.
Do you get any compliments from this?
I didn't get any, which I was kind of disappointed in. I mentioned earlier in the video, whenever you wore it, I just thought it was fantastic. It smelled amazing. I didn't think it smelled as good on me, and maybe that's why.
Yeah.
So.
I did get compliments. My wife likes it, but she likes it when I smell clean. So obviously, I'm gonna smell clean when I'm
Right.
wearing the soapy fragrance.
Yeah.
So she loves it. So yeah. Final rating.
Final rating for me, I've said it before, I think I said it before, I really wanted to like this. And I did like it, but I like it better on other people. David,
Yeah.
case in point. So for me, I can only give it 3 stars. I think the scent was great, but not as good as I was expecting it to be. Projection and life are there. And the price really isn't too bad either, but it's just not what I was hoping it would be on my skin.
Yeah. To me, this is a 5-star. I love this fragrance.
Mhm.
It is so nice. And man, I can't say enough about this. And it's just, again, it's one of those fragrances where it's just completely unique. It is out in left field
Mhm.
from all the other fragrances that I have.
Yeah.
And I love it for that reason. But that's all the time we have here.
Indeed.
Thanks, YouTube, for watching. We'll see you next week. We're the Fragrance Brothers. Bye-bye.